35 weeks pregnant and I'm craving seafood boil, but my husband told me let's go to the buffet since the buffet doesn't have the seafood sauce. So I made a garlic butter sauce to bring it with me, and look how delicious this butter sauce looks like. And you only need few ingredients, and I'm gonna go ahead and pour them. There's nothing better than using Oldbay for your garlic sauce, and I have your lemon pepper and a little bit of adobo, doesn't hurt, and all my Italian seasoning combined together because I love some texture in my seafood boil. And this is straight from Ghana, hot pepper. If you don't want the pepper, skip it. And what's better than adding a little bit more Old Bay season? Girl, be doing you. It's not gonna be salty. And I have here some crushed pepper that is gonna go in, and it makes it more flaky. And every time you dip the crabs in there, you're gonna taste everything. This is all my ingredients. I have minced garlic, lemon, onion, Old-Bay butter, and all the seasoning that I just said, and I'm gonna be listing it down below. First, we have to prep. I had to start cutting my onion, and I just have to cut it in chunks. You can cut it in any form, shape that you want. If you want it minced, you can mince it, but I love me some texture. And after it is done cutting, I'm gonna go ahead and put my pan. I normally use, and this is a non-stick pan, but I normally use aluminum. Is it true? I don't even know. And I went ahead and put in a little bit of oil, my onion, and a handful of garlic. I'm pregnant, so I'm trying to control my heartburn. So I went in with a lot of garlic, but not much because we're not making too much sauce because we're bringing this out to a buffet. And this is my first time. I don't know if they're going to allow me, but I'm going to do it. So after the onion fried for a little bit in the oil, you go ahead and put in 1 stick of butter. I told you I'm pregnant, so I'm trying to limit anything that gives me heartburn. So we go in 1 stick of butter. And after the butter is melted and looking cute, and the onion and the garlic has fried for at least a minute or two, it's looking all nice and fluffy, and you can see that the oils are starting to separate just like this. That's when you know it's ready, or you can let it cook for a little bit longer, make it a little bit dark brown. But we're just gonna go in with all our seasoning that we poured on the plate, and we're gonna go stir it. This is easy, quick. You have all the ingredients at home. You just gotta make yourself happy. I've been craving seafood, but I'm having a hard time making it because it takes a lot of prepping, and I figure I can make the sauce. Why not make it and bring it? And I went ahead and add in my lemon juice. You can use fresh squeezed lemon, but this is my first time using the bottled lemon, and I love it. As I said, I'm pregnant. I'm trying to be easy, quick, and it is a craving, so I have to make it so I can go enjoy. And I have here some chicken stock. If you don't have, uh, uh, what's it called? If you don't have chicken broth, you can use the chicken stock that you have in your cabinet, the season, and mix water in there and just put it to let it simmer. Once you put it, you mix it and you dump it into your seafood sauce and let it sit to simmer for at least 5 minutes on the low heat. And after 5 minutes, our sauce is getting ready. At this point, the sauce is ready. You just have to let the sauce sit and thicken. But someone commented on one of my videos that you can put an ice cube and it helps thicken the sauce, and I promise you it did the magic. If you watch the beginning when I showed the clip of the finished product, you could see that the sauce was so thick, and I never did it, and this was my first time, and I'm glad I did it. It helped thicken it. I just put 1 cube of rose ice onto my sauce just to see if it works, but it works. And you don't have to do this. If the sauce sits for a little bit, it gets thickened. And sometimes you just don't want too much thickness because you just want to be able to dip and enjoy. But just as you're looking at it, the garlic butter sauce is done. This is Cajun garlic butter sauce, seafood butter sauce that I made, and I love it. Just leave a comment what you think, and my cravings were satisfied. Thank you so much, the best husband in the whole wide world, and I love you all. I can't wait to be active back again. See you guys soon, and let me know if you try this quick seafood. You have all the ingredients at home. What are you waiting for? Bye bye.